Hi traders and welcome to weekly Forex recap. Today is November 26th and don't worry, this is not the last webinar. Of course, we will have each Monday our weekly Forex recap, but we need to schedule it. And Bob, hi, don't worry, Mr. Bob, we will definitely schedule it. Just, it's the system. So we need to go to the crowdcast and then schedule it in the system. So we will do it. So don't worry. So weekly Forex recap, November 26th, Euro dollar, pound dollar, Australian dollar, dollar yen, the BTC dollar, trading ideas and setups. And of course, before we start, actually, we need to see a quick risk disclaimer explaining that CFD and Forex are leveraged products and can result in losses that exceed your deposits. So please, this is risky activity. Take measured risks, and everything you see here represents my personal opinion and trades. Okay. Trading rules, guys. Give price a breathing room. We enter in the zone. It's called the POC zone. And we always add a spread. Always add a spread to your stop loss. Even if you trade with low spreads, ECN accounts, add 2 to 5 pip spread depending on pair traded. First touch of the zone is the most profitable. That is why we need to focus on the first touch. Positional trades are trend trades. Alternative trades are counter trend trades. Breakout trades, scalp trade levels can be traded independently of any position. For Forex, equities, commodities, whatever, guys, protect your profits around important levels. Why am I saying this? Because, for example, I had 35 pip profit on Friday on dollar yen. And unfortunately, today I had minus 50. Is because definitely Friday is the worst day for trading. That is the worst day for trading. And suddenly, instead of booking profits, scaling out, we have a loss. And the price is just going down, then it's going up. It's like, Friday. I definitely need to do maybe one setup for Friday, and that's it, because I really don't like this profit-taking madness that happens on Friday. So that is what I'm saying. Try to protect the profits. Yeah, David. Dollar yen, unfortunately, there will be more setups, I guess, soon. Maybe there will be some setup just a little bit later. But let's see. Now this is basically officially trading setups for today, tomorrow, and early Wednesday. So let's see. Yeah, I mean, it happens, guys. I mean, sometimes it happens. We need to be ready for that. Scalp trade levels should be done at or very close to important support resistance levels. At these levels to your system, pay attention to trend. So you might find other trend-based entries, and pips pool, the term that I use, is the maximum available number of pips you could have got on my setups. Yeah, so let's see. I mean, we will cover it all. This is results for the previous week from session recap. Euro dollar possibly. This is, guys, 100 and this 120 pips pool means possible pips. It's not that it's made. At least you can make 20-30% out of it. But this is basically a pip pool, the maximum available number of pips you could have made by following session recap. Euro dollar 120, pound dollar 80, the Australian dollar 75, dollar yen 25. If you protected it, if not, then it's a stop loss. BTC dollar minus 100 and total pip pool 200. I, for example, myself went into 2 positions on dollar yen. The first one was a winner, then Friday position was a loss. But it had such a great potential. I mean, if our trade on dollar yen went as expected, it could have been more than 200 pips. But obviously, maybe big boys know that that was a great setup, and probably, I don't know, this is definitely risk on now. And dollar is going up, yen is going down, so full risk on at this point. Trade of the week, euro dollar. Now this is what happened. This vertical line represents the time of our webinar and the exact day, so you can see what happened after I gave you setups. You see the euro dollar was ranging, then suddenly, well, as I said, it spiked up from 1360 all the way towards this level. So it was a nice trade that you could have made here. Pound dollar, also good one, guys. We had a sell and a buy position buy position was initiated exactly here in the zone, and it went nicely to the upside. The Australian dollar also, guys. I will answer your questions. I already see some questions. I will answer, guys. Don't worry. Just let me finish with slides. The Australian dollar also, guys. This is basically the setup that could have been also very good if you went long from this spot. Well, then you see, if you had been long from this spot, you could have made very, very nice pips. I think the Australian dollar really behaved as we wanted. And the dollar yen, as I said, the first trade was good, but then again, a next trade was a stop loss. Well, as I say, it happens. I thought it would drop towards 111.20. Definitely very, very good potential for a nice short, because all of this was downtrend. Now this correction, I'm not sure, but I think this can be also due to Brexit, this risk-on sentiment, because dollar was now is full risk-on mode. See how yen is dropping. I really didn't expect that dollar yen will get to 113.60, because I don't know. I mean, I would definitely go for another short, but at this spot, I'm not sure whether it should technically drop from some spots, because from 113.60, because this looks like we had a major risk-on sentiment playing out, and I don't know if all of the traders close the profits. I'm not sure. I think this is just adding to buy positions. There should be a sell-off, because I don't see really dollar yen going much above this spot here. I mean, it's still close. You see 114.20. It's still close to now moment price, but I'm not seeing it really so much to the upside. I mean, for me, this is not technically correct. But of course, we will talk about it more. Ali, I will answer questions. And yes, David, definitely this trade has had so big potential. You see, I was also short on my other account, and on my smaller, and I have two accounts, small and big, and now even on both accounts, I got stop loss. I got into a stop loss. So we will see. I will go through this. First, I will show you setups, then I will go through your questions. BTC dollar downtrend. This was the only loser, clear loser trade, because the BTC dropped heavily like a knife through butter. It cut through all support levels, and it was a loss. So let's see here. This is the result. And well, the total pip pool was 200 total pip pool, including the loss from the BTC dollar. This is for today, guys. Tomorrow and early Wednesday, if it happens, I have some interesting possible positions here, especially here on euro dollar. I think it could be soon. It could show a nice push to the upside. Potentially, we need to wait for divergence. And guys, this is now in the zone. There could be some potential for a counter trend trade. The only thing here is we don't have a clear divergence now, but maybe we actually have a divergence here. But honestly, I'm contemplating should I go long at this spot, because there is a potential for euro dollar to go long. Let me just see, guys, if we might see. I mean, this is my setup, and definitely you see there is some divergence. You see divergence definitely here, and the price should cross the MACD line or break a trend line that has not been established. Well, guys, you can join if you want, but I think I will definitely myself wait for the signal. This looks like it could go up with a small stop loss, so let's see. You cannot see the screen. How come, guys? I think I'm sharing the screen. Ali, do you see the screen? Or hi, Ilya. Can you guys? Can you just tell me if you see the screen? I think that you should see the screen. I'm here also and the screen because I'm sharing it. Let me just move the camera here, but I think I'm sharing it. Yeah, screen is fine. Ah, great. The sound is okay also. Should be okay. Yeah. You see now it's, let's see, we could maybe make a long trade opportunity. I mean a long trade definitely. But definitely it's in the zone, guys. This is the zone for long trades. So let's see. If it were for normal trading hours, I would say go long now. But let's see. Okay, so this is the setup for euro dollar. I think this is really ranging price action here. And from 13.20 to 14.20. So this could be, if it drops a little bit lower, then guys, I think I will also join. We have divergence. I just need confirmation. We have a trend line here. So it's two-way to the upside. So I would need some confirmation, some pattern that will tell me, okay, it's good to go long. So as I say, you might join now, but I think I personally will wait for 1 hour candle to close. If this candle is actually bullish candle or some sort of bullish reversal pattern, this can be also like piercing line. I think I'm going to go long. And also I will announce it to my Telegram channel. So yeah, there is a potential, guys. Let's see. And sell now, the sell is not very up to date because we will have a buy trade probably. So sell is of course 1420 because 1420 is a big confluence of all factors like upper Bollinger Bands, also weekly, daily H5, and also here we have ATR top and weekly H4. So I would go long probably. I just want to see how this candle will close. If it's a bullish candle, well, yeah, either for a morning star, whatever. But I think I'm gonna go long, definitely. This looks like a potential, nice potential for a long. Then, according to correlation, dollar yen should also drop. We will get back to dollar yen. But this is a potential for. There is a potential for a long trade. GBP dollar, sell is 28.90, buy is 27.60. GBP dollar is, yeah, you see, guys, also we have divergence here, but it needs to drop more. There is a divergence here. Histogram, a lower low, definitely. And yeah, the price is having a high low. So this also looks like a potential, but I would go long a little bit lower, guys. 27.60 for me is a long trade. 27.60 because 27.60 is bigger confluence. 4 hour lower band, weekly L3, close to ATR projection, and historical buyers. Also, there are some buyers too, but not. These are stronger buyers here. You see, this was institutional buying from this spot. So 27.60 for me on the dollar, the GBP dollar. I'm not saying it cannot go long from this spot. I'm just saying I would go for 27.60, especially because tomorrow is another day. Today's Monday, no big setups. So tomorrow everything can change, and I think this is a good setup. 28.90 is a sell. Yeah, this is a sell. 4 hour upper band, ATR pivot point, weekly H4, bang, historical sellers. Yeah, and also there is a trend line, 27. Yeah, I spotted this trend line. Exactly. This is price action school, guys. Here, and also, guys, you see it can drop. And also, if you put your horizontal level of support, what do you see, guys? A lot of buyers exactly from this spot. Watch this. So historical buyers. If it goes here, guys, through this line, be ready to buy. 27.60 zone. So this is the setup for the GBP dollar. Now the Australian dollar. again ranging. 71.90 is a buy. Stop 71.40. TP 72.60. Sell 72.60. Stop 72.90. TP 71.90. Do not wait. I need to just delete this line breakout. So okay, so this is okay. So the Australian dollar setup 71.90. Let's see the Australian dollar. You see head and shoulders pattern here, and there is a potential for a rejection here. Ultimate support weekly L3. Okay, this is actually now, let me just check. Yeah, you see weekly is in a buy mode, so definitely there is a potential for a buy trade. If you go to the Australian dollar 1 hour chart, you will see that definitely there is a potential for a nice long trade. So mark these levels, guys. Okay, mark these levels. Okay, just a second here. So 71.90 here, a lot of buying from the zone. You see weekly L3, historical buyers. Here we have daily L4. This is ranging now, but if it goes down, we can buy it here. Sell is 72.60. 72.60 here. The upper band, Bollinger Band, also resistance here daily. So, but now I think we could have a buy soon. So, yeah, I'm also watching the Australian dollar. Now the dollar yen. I will do this slide again because I need to do real-time analysis. So let's do dollar yen, quick check on dollar yen. I had a buy in my Telegram group also. We had a sell position, actually. 2 sell positions previous week. One was a winner and the other one was a loss. Actually, I shorted it personally on a 4-hour time frame on Friday, and I had a good setup here, you see. And initially, the setup went for some. It was actually 109.90, so somewhere here, exactly sell from this spot. It was, I think, 4.8 best new buy sell at that point, and we had a clear sell from this spot. You see the MACD and here. So actually we were selling from 113 from this spot, and initially 30 pips was achieved. I was thinking whether I should protect my trade or not, and I left it because I was very sure that the price should drop, especially because of this head and shoulders. Watch this. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, exactly from new buy sell. It was also a Camarilla point, and MACD, everything was aligned. Ali was saying that he closed dollar yen with 20 pips profit. Excellent, Ali. I didn't. I had a loss of 50 pips because I didn't close, and I wanted at least 50 pips. The price went 30 pip in profit and then turned away on this bullish, let's say, sentiment, risk on, full risk on. But what can we do? I mean, it happens. So on dollar yen, the only thing where I would go short if it goes really much to the upside, guys, this is also level to go short. Don't get me wrong. 113.67. It's a strong level. But this is where confluence is, 113.90. So I would say 113.90. Now is, I would say it's ranging. Dollar yen is ranging. Yeah, David, I also wanted at least 100 pips. But unfortunately, we were stopped out. So this is, guys, dollar yen. Sell is 113.90. Stop loss needs to go above. This is the biggest confluence. Stop loss needs to be 114.30. And the target definitely will be a retest of this weekly pivot, 113.20. Now, the target can go lower if the price breaks weekly H3 and closes below it, guys, believe me. Then next target will be 109.12.90. This is the setup for a short. For a long position, very tricky. I would say the only way a long can be achieved is at 113.20, but be careful also, guys, for longs. I'm not sure. I wouldn't go even there. I wouldn't go long. For longs, I would really need to see it rejecting from this spot. So 112.90, 112.50 is a stop, and the target will be 113. Let's check. We need to go with levels. Yeah, 113.45. So this is the dollar yen setup. And as I explained, it was a great setup. And I was thinking that this head and shoulders, giant head and shoulders, everything was aligned, weekly, daily, 4-hour retracement. We had everything. And shooting star, form of shooting star. It's a pin bar, actually. But it was clear that it's going to drop. But I don't know why at 112.70. I mean, there are historical buyers here. But it's not like it's a downtrend. So it should have been broken. So this is obviously a fake head and shoulders at this spot because the price is still going up. So it's fake head and shoulders. Yeah, David. Easy setup. Easy 100 pips. Almost a no-brainer for me. But it happens sometimes. You can see really how Friday price action can lead us on the wrong side of the market. But everything was aligned. Everything. Now the weekly trend on dollar yen. There is no weekly trend. Now it's basically nothing here. It's just going up, but there is no weekly trend. Nothing here, guys. Really be careful with dollar yen. Here, naked trading. This is naked trading. 113.90 and 112.70. Naked. Yeah. I would probably place a short here, guys. And a little bit lower. Yeah, this is what I will do. So pay attention. I will also announce it if anything happens, but this is a naked setup. And finally, guys, it's the BTC dollar, the Bitcoin. 51.90 is a sell, buy is 48.72. 51.90 is a sell. For all of you, what I was saying, guys, when price was 15,000, what did I say, guys? David, yes, I will do it also. Just after the webinar. I said it was a bubble. And a lot of traders actually were actually laughing, saying that the BTC dollar will go to 50. And I said, guys, sell the BTC dollar because this is a bubble. And what happened basically, guys, a bubble, and the price just took away. So that is why I'm saying, do not trust something that is very, very new and it's only rising. It's impossible to make money on that, guys. I mean, it was possible, and a lot of people made money on the Bitcoin, but where are they now? What if they reinvested again, buying the BTC dollar at its peak? I really cannot understand that. That is, guys, why I like to trade CFDs. The BTC versus dollar can be short, it can be bought. Forex market, guys, is the best for me, really. That is what I know and how I can make money. On this, I can analyze, I can give you, but I'm not trading this actively, the BTC dollar. I'm trading Forex market totally, 100% into it. Yeah, it was definitely hyped. Definitely. Julian, yes, I will take care of that next time. So one stock index analysis, then cryptos. Yes, I will do it. I promise. And let me just write it down so I don't forget. Next setup is 3rd of December. And I will say, okay, it is stock index or equity analysis for recap. Okay, I wrote it down. No worries, Julian. Thanks too. Yeah, but definitely, guys, the BTC dollar was a scholastic example of crash, bubble, snap. Ali, gold, yes. Let me just write down, guys, yours. I will take heed of your advice. Don't worry. So, stock index analysis. Okay, stock index, DAX, gold. Yes, we'll do it. Yeah, I will do something. I can also cover FTSE. No problem. Okay, so this was basically for this week, guys. I mean, not week, but today, tomorrow, and early Wednesday. I mean, this dollar yen, I don't care, guys, if I lose, because losing is a part of business, but sometimes having so good setup, you know what I'm talking about. Everything was aligned for a nice sell. Not sure why. I mean, I think it could be due to Brexit, but it should drop. This shouldn't go more to the upside. The biggest risk for this week is Wednesday, guys. Wednesday is when the Fed President Powell will speak. So I'm thinking the dollar yen really will drop on Wednesday. I'm also thinking the dollar yen will drop on Wednesday. If it doesn't drop from 113.90. But I think it will, guys. If it goes more to the upside, it should drop, definitely. You see, now it's dropping also. It reached this spot, 113.65, and now it's dropping. As I'm saying, euro dollar could be maybe good for a buy trade. Let's wait for 1 hour close. Thanks, Ali. Yeah, I was doing gold also. I will do it. No problems. Yes, indices made a correction. DAX index, Nikkei, right. But dollar yen shouldn't have gone that big. In my opinion, really it should drop. Yes, guys, Ilya and Ali, you're right. Dollar yen is heavily connected to SP 500 DAX and Nikkei. And when equities are going up, dollar yen is going up. But then again, technical picture was a clear short, guys. Do you see the same? Giant head and shoulders. Watch this. Sell, sell, sell. I don't know why. I mean, obviously it's full risk on, 100% risk on. But, well, we cannot grieve. We will wait for another setup. Eventually, this euro dollar will get us into a trade. If it closes like this, I'm going to go long. Probably even now, yeah, after this webinar, because this is counter trend trade. Yeah. Now, dollar yen could be a short indeed. You see this? Yeah, this could be also a short, a counter trend short. Let's see. Let's wait. I mean, we might have also one more short on dollar yen counter trend, but definitely we need to wait. We need to wait for this hour to close. Okay, hanging man, indeed, apparent bearish. Yeah, of course. We are going. David, you're right. I always say that. Yeah, I'm not worried at all. Evening star, hanging man, everything is aligned for a short. We need to wait for a candle close, because if it spikes again to the upside, it will be a fake. It needs to close, guys. Patterns need to be fully formed before we actually go. But I think this could be a short trade also. It looks like it could be a short trade. Yeah. Let's wait. But for me, guys, this is looking bearish. Indeed. Yeah. Okay. Do you have any questions, guys? I'm looking at the price, and if it closes like this, this could be a nice counter trend trade again. So if you have any questions, guys, feel free to ask. I will roll the slides now. Yeah, euro, okay, euro ODI. Now I will roll the slides. This is for today, tomorrow, and sometimes the day after. And not sometimes, but actually early Wednesday. Early Wednesday. So euro dollar, pound dollar, the Australian dollar, the dollar yen, and the BTC dollar. Euro dollar and dollar CAD. Okay, euro Australian dollars or euro Australian dollar, euro ODI. This is shaping up also. Let's check. This is long now from this spot, and it has a potential to go here, but this is tricky on 1 hour. Oh, this is downtrend on weekly. This could reject, actually. This could reject from this spot. I would say this is ranging, definitely. But watch for rejection. If it goes more to downside, this will be a sign of weakness and the price will drop. So I think really that this could, if it goes down again, this will drop. If not, then it will make a correction to this spot and then maybe it will drop. So I would say it's tricky, but watch 4 hour, and possibly 4 hour could be traded to the short side. Dollar CAD. Uptrend, clear uptrend, dollar CAD. Yeah, dollar CAD on daily, there is a potential for a nice spike retest. If it breaks this, watch for this level. This is long. Dollar CAD is long, Daniel. I wouldn't go short. This is long. Ali is asking, last week euro Australian dollar was great. Yes, this was very, very good trade indeed. Chris is saying, hi Nenad, how can I get access to your indicators? Chris, send me an email. Yes, and we have a Cyber Monday sale on Camarilla MACD system. That way you will get all the templates, course, full course indicators, whatever. This is a great opportunity, Chris. So and of course, if you buy full Camarilla MACD, you will get 3 months on my Telegram channel, and also you will be eligible for every single future update of the system method. So yeah, just go for it. Cyber Monday sale still going on, of course. Okay, so what else? Dollar CAD is a buy trade. Next one, let's see, let's check. Yeah, thanks, David. Thank you, thanks, guys. Yeah, originally it was close to 9,000 indeed. Ali is saying he bought full Camarilla MACD and he suggests everyone. Yes, thank you, guys. I will just do a screenshot of this. Yeah, and this is it. Thank you, guys. Okay, now dollar yen is dropping, you see? This is what I'm saying. This has a potential for a drop. Okay, well, let's see the 1 hour close, then we will see. If you have any questions, guys, just go ahead and ask. I think we covered most of it. Primary trades are possibly now, as I'm saying, guys, I would rather short it from this spot blindly, without any. This is not a system, this is a blind opportunity. You see how big selling it. Just put a stop loss above this double top. Double top is 114.50, so 114.60, and short from this spot. I think this is naked trade, 6-8 monthly H3, No Camarilla MACD system. This is naked. The TP, if it goes down, I would say, guys, 112.50. The first one and the second one will be 111.85. I would always go a couple of pips here. So I think there is a potential for a good drop. David, there is no reaction. It just goes. When it's risk on, dollar yen is going up. But suddenly the sentiment can change on some news. And then the dollar yen will drop. Yen strengthening is when there is risk off. The only thing I will tell you now, the only thing that I can think of, guys, regarding risk on, risk off, I will tell you what you can actually do to gauge, to measure the risk on. It's yen strength, 100% risk off sentiment. Gold is going up, commodities prices are going down, equities are going down, and yen strengthens as a result. So dollar yen is going down, gold up, commodities prices down, okay? Equities are going down, and yen strengthens as a result. Basically, how I see risk on and risk off. I will try to be as precise as I can. It's connected to yen, in my opinion. It's heavily connected to yen. Japanese can get cheap credit, and they invest overseas heavily. So when it's risky, they bring the money back. It's called repatriation, creating demand for yen, and vice versa. When equities are bullish, they pump their money overseas, which means they sell yen and buy foreign currency. That is how I gauge risk sentiment. I measure it through yen. Okay, so it's about yen, in my opinion. Okay, so you need to take care of this, what I'm talking about. Okay, also, guys, the Australian dollar, I think it's because it's connected to copper, and when it's risk on, commodities prices tend to increase, and traders usually go long Australian dollar. When commodities prices go up, stock markets also go up, and there is a demand for positive swaps on the Australian dollar, as currently opposed to Japanese yen. When it's a risk off, guys, usually the opposite occurs, and as a result, the Japanese yen appreciates as foreign flows from Japan are repatriated back to their local currency. Okay, that is probably the best explanation that I can think of at this point. I would say, like, I have a master in economics, so I'm just telling you some things that I learned also while I was studying, but it's connected to these markets, guys, and to commodities, stocks, and indices. Yeah, repatriation, exactly. They have cheap credit indeed, even. So that's it. They bring money back to their home country. So watch for indices also. Nikkei, guys. Nikkei is important for yen. SP 500 and DAX. And Ilya, yeah, Ilya he's living in Switzerland, and he's giving you his advices now, you see. So guys, you can always listen to different opinions, and I think, yeah, that's it. So guys, I think that would be all. As I'm saying, potential long trade now on euro dollar also, when if the market closes on this hour, in this hour, with a bullish candle, it's a long probably, and dollar yen could go short at least for some 30-40 pips. Try to protect your profits after 20 pips if you are in a trade. And the last question, what do I think about Euro New Zealand short? Euro New Zealand short, let me check. Yeah, this could be a possibility. Just let me see. Weekly, daily. This would be a daily trade probably, right? Yeah, I think if it gets a little bit more to the upside, but it's going down. You see, this is just rising here. If daily. If a daily candle closes below the trend line, it's a short. If it gets there, then it would be also a short. Yeah, so that's it basically. So guys, I hope that you enjoyed the session, my session recap. Thanks, Ilya, for explaining. He says if SNB screw it up and makes errors, then a lot of workers will get no private pension, only the state pension. Norway is the same. Yeah, I mean, because in Switzerland, Ilya is saying there are three pensions: state, private, and private. Private and number 2 and 3 are used to buy stocks without asking the workers. Yeah, it's in Switzerland. But I personally, as I'm saying, guys, regarding now, I'm getting back to yen. Yen is, in my opinion, is very, in gold, of course. You can always watch gold, the Australian dollar, yen for risk on, risk off. But as I'm saying, still there are technical levels, and I still think that dollar yen should definitely drop, especially because on Wednesday is the biggest risk for dollar because of Mr. Powell speaking, and Fed will give their cues about next hikes. Okay, guys, thank you for listening. I wish you a great day ahead. Watch my recaps. Try to get now huge discount on our system SWOT, Ultra, and Camarilla MACD. Cyber Monday and Black Friday are continuing. And if anything is not clear, just go ahead and ask me. For all of you who are in my Telegram group, pay attention to it because I might send a signal also. Cheers, guys. Talk to you soon. Trade safe. Exactly. Trade safe.